The following program may contain strong language and mature content. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, 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 and welcome to Get Your Health On. Welcome to Get Your Health On. We are live, we're live, we're live. It is Wednesday, and it is a glorious day here in the city of Angels. It's so good to see everybody here. Make sure to share this video, let everybody know that we're live and we're on the air. Also, hit the like button. I have a busy day ahead of me today. I have 3 other shows to do today, and they're all separate. So just give me a little energy boost, y'all. Before I start, I just wanna shout out my producer, Kwame Corbett, and just send some positive vibes his way today. Today's a bittersweet day for him. We'll just leave it at that. And if you can, just, please send some solace, some positive energy toward my executive producer, Kwame, because I know, the feeling. I know how he feels today. So we want to send some love and positive vibes his way on today. Okay. That being said, everybody, listen, like I said, I got 3 other shows to do. I got to do a show on Monique. I got to do a show, an update on Maisha Cheney. And then I want to come on and do something this evening if I have the energy to do all of this. Okay. Yes. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. God is a ever present help in a time of trouble. So we know he's a mender of broken hearts, and he can fix all that is broken. Okay. So I'm trying to get all these shows done today, y'all. And meantime, we got this show today, and it's it's a lot going on with this show today, y'all. It's called The Cost of Beauty, The Cost of Beauty. And so many people have lost their lives in this quest to be Beyonce or, to be Kim Kardashian, have literally lost their lives. The cost. Beyonce had a song called, what was that song called? Pretty Hurts. And, I remember the video. The video was very, very, telling. So shout out to Beyonce for that video, Pretty Hurts. But let me tell y'all something. In the end, it's like I think people don't see far down the road. Their aesthetic for that moment and that time frame is all they're really concerned about. Let me grab my water, y'all. People are just concerned about their 20s and 30s. But you have to carry all of that, whatever you got done to your body, you have to carry that around to the day you leave out of here. And that's the part I don't think even the plastic surgeons talk to people about, And we have a lot of things that we're going to be talking about in this 30 minutes, y'all. A lot of stories to cover. A lot of it was really, really gruesome and grotesque. I just didn't think I could show a lot of the stuff that I man, I try to do the best I can to keep it as watchable without grossing people out. But people have really, there's a show called Botch. That's a good word. People have literally botched their bodies and they're permanently disfigured for the rest of their lives because of I'll get to that when I get to In the Spirit. I love you, Kwame. We're praying for you. So it's a lot going on, y'all, especially in the LGBTQIA elemental P community. There's a lot going on. Give me that first slide. Give me that first slide, Kwame, that we have. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for sharing, getting the word out that we're live on Wednesdays. We got Monique live and we got the Amber Heard verdict. So people will probably trickle in after this or whatever. We got a lot going on. We got Monique and Sydney live and we got the Johnny Depp verdict. So we just got to keep rolling, y'all. We can't stop the magic. Okay, so first slide, what do you have, Kwame? What do we have here? Okay, this is this is O'Neill Ron Morris, a trans woman who was a doctor, a quasi doctor who did work on people. Unfortunately, you guys, down in Florida, down in South Florida, she killed somebody. They tested the silicone that she was injecting and someone, and it was all kinds of bathroom caulking and baby oil. And it was just a mixture of a toxic brew of things. This is what happens, y'all. This is what happens when you allow yourself to go to these unlicensed pump parties. Anybody, your girlfriend knows somebody. And see, back in the day when I was in Hollywood, you know, a lot of girls went to the black market. They just didn't have the money or the resources to go to somebody reputable. Girls went to Dr. Melina in Tijuana and, you know, a Dr. Esparga. They went there because it was cheap and, you know, it was decent work, you know, very, matter of fact, good work, you know, but a lot of girls, you know, didn't know about that. So I'm sure they went to other places and, whoo, wow. This is the person that was doing body work as a cosmetic surgeon on a lot of women and trans women down there in South Florida. Now, she was sentenced to about close to 20 years in prison, you guys, for a death. So you, I'm trying to really keep this respectful, y'all, because I don't want to victim shame y'all, because that's not gonna get us anywhere. You have to be very, very careful, y'all, when you're going to people who may have some issues, some psychological issues themselves. Do y'all follow me? You know, a lot of people have some things going on mentally themselves, past traumas, situationships, and they don't really care about what they do to other people. Nope, I'm good what God gave me. When I tell y'all, you got to be really, really comfortable. We all need to lose weight or, you know, get the pandemic weight off of us. That's one thing. We all want to be, you know, healthy and be in our best bodies. That's something really totally different. But when you start wanting to change things about yourself that requires some heavy lifting, you really, if you're going to do it, you need to go to somebody that know what they're doing. If you in somebody's basement, if you going up to some hotel and the room is dark and it, honey, it's like, come on, y'all. The Dominican Republic, Guadalajara. I remember this case vividly too, Miss Sandra. And it's so sad because so many women in this quest to be shaped like a Coca-Cola bottle are losing their lives. Not weekly, but daily. And to be honest with you, the mainstream media, they cover it, but not how they should. Give me my next story. Give me my next slide, Kwame. What do we have next? while I wet my whistle. Mm. Now this is a lady that went by the name of the Black Madam over in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, you guys. And wait a minute, let me close this. Okay, close this. Let me go back over here. Close. I can't find my screen that I had. Okay. Her name was Paige Victoria Winslow, and she got 10 to 20 years. She was a self-proclaimed, she called herself the Michelangelo of butt injections. And she killed a woman. She also killed a woman. You know, and they're putting Fix-A-Flat, Crisco oil, anything, just mixing it to stretch it and putting that stuff up in people. And she called herself the Michelangelo of butt injections and bragged about doing it for, you know, over 20 years. She had been doing this on the low since 1994, 95. So the Black Madam, her rap name, but she also rapped. The Black Madam also is in prison and doing time because another person lost their life. You know, it's not worth it, Darren. I promise you, it's not worth it. Even our brothers are even going now and doing things. Guys are getting pec implants and silicone implants, and I ain't calling no names. A lot of guys out here getting butt implants. You know that ain't their booty. Your booty too big. So these are our brothers. It's not just the ladies. Our brothers are out here risking it too. Or a spirit flight to Colombia. Exactly. Remember we brought you the story of the young woman about a month ago? Where they was just giving her mother the runaround? And she died on the table. They was talking about, well, hold on, you know, let us see what's going on. She was dead already. So it's crazy, you guys. Let me read some comments. Somebody that's got some credit hours or graduated. Exactly. I'm speechless, mother. I was too, but see, I come from part of this world, Prince, and I've seen quite a bit in my day and time. So I'm at a place now where I'm just trying to help people and get people to understand that, baby, listen, you don't know what the hell is in that needle. If I can just help one person change their mind and cancel that flight, I've done my job. If Trey don't like what I got, then oh well, honey. And see, here's the part I don't understand, y'all. A lot of these guys that be out here wanting you to be olive oil, it's like they're not exactly Shamar Moore or Boris Cujo themselves. So listen, it's a lot I could say right now, but I'm gonna move on. It's very, very sad. And the reason it's so sad is because it is so preventable. It really is preventable. If you saved up a certain amount of money, why not just save up a little more and go and get it done the right way? If you got to get it done, a licensed person, you know. But I would say, and I get to this when I get to In the Spirit, I would say we got to just start loving the skin we're in. And that don't mean you don't want to strive and do better for yourself as far as your health and your body image. Nobody wants to walk around, you know, looking toe up if they can help themselves. But you got to be clear that it's much more than the outside. I'm trying to, Granny of 7. Let me say this. Y'all. I think a lot of these women went in the hopes that their lives would turn around if they could become who they see in their mind. You know, it's kind of hard to explain. I think a lot of women think that once I look like this, everything will change for me. And baby, are you mistaken? Your life is still the same. Your rent is still due today. Your mortgage is still due today. Nothing changes. I promise you it's not. Yeah, it can be a confidence booster in the club, but you don't live your life in the club. Give me my next slide, Kwame. What do we have next? Okay. So nobody really talks about this. Nobody really talks about this. And that's the fact that our sister Queen Bee, Kimmy Blanco, the last mafia widow, was so beautiful pre-plastic surgery. She was stunning. She was a beautiful girl, okay? Um, so I know a lot of people are like, well, Tyesse, what do you think happened? Well, she said some things about guys saying things, and she touched on it, and then she never went back to the conversation. And I think Little Kim could have really helped a lot of black women if she would have stuck with that conversation, because she talked about even Biggie saying some things and even other people saying some things about her complexion. And Kim was so beautiful. I just don't know what the hell was Kimmy Blanco thinking, y'all. What was she thinking? To do that to herself in the quest for acceptance that you're probably not really going to get, because once you do the change, now they're talking about you looking like you're Asian or the cat lady. So you didn't get your end result. And it's so many rappers out there, female rappers, Nicki Minaj, so many others that have done a lot of things. We'll just say there are a lot of things. And it causes these young girls to emulate and want to do that. The same thing. So we got to get some better representation, y'all. Our culture dictates what is beautiful. It is a shame, LT. She was beautiful, but I heard she had low self-esteem. She talked about it briefly. She felt she didn't fit in what the industry wanted. And that's another thing. Hollywood and Hollywood standards, which is white, blonde, thin, frail, emaciated. She was beautiful. She didn't have to change herself. Sad, so sad. I agree, Miss Sandra. But at the end of the day, when you don't have the right people pouring into you, right? I really firmly believe that, y'all, you really have to have the right people in your circle, in your village, letting you know that you're okay just the way you are. That affirmation has to be there. If it's not there, then it's easy for you to be left to your own devices up here. You need a good girlfriend. You need a good Judy, an auntie, somebody, an older girl, an older lady, a gay man, somebody that can say, girl, you know what, girl, don't go down there. Don't do that to yourself, sis. We need village and community. I don't know what happened, y'all, to village and community and people just telling girls, girl, you can look at you, you're so pretty. You're just a pretty little thing, ain't you? Well, you don't even get that no more, I remember older women telling girls, oh, you're just as pretty as you can be, girl. It just is, I don't know. It just all went away. Well, now it's just everything is just shade and tea and shade and some more. I'm glad you made it too. For those that'll watch this afterwards, you can, just play this back. Once you get the herd depth verdict, or once you finish with Sydney and Monique, feel free to play this back. You can watch it at the comfort of your pace. Okay. So Little Kim is another example. We love her, and we're still gonna love her, and her icon status doesn't change. But we wish we could have got to her and let her know how loved she was, and she didn't need to fit into no Hollywood standard. They're competing now, mother. Yeah, they are. Competition is real. What do we got next, Kwame? What do we have next? K. Michelle. Now, this is a photo of K. Michelle, a wonderful girl, beautiful singer. She cuts up on love and hip hop and all that stuff, but she's a wonderful lady. She's a mother. She's out of Tennessee, Memphis, Tennessee. And this is after countless surgeries. This stuff almost took our sister K. Michelle out of here, y'all. Now, K. Michelle was going to what we call pump parties, and she was going up there and getting a little work done here and there, and she just kept going. And, you know, infections set in, and she had to get that stuff scraped out of her. It was painful. She had at least a dozen surgeries. And you can watch her show. I believe it's called Killer Curves, or A Body to Die For, something like that. A Body to Die For. It's on Lifetime. You can pull it up and watch, you know, and see what she was saying about her journey, which almost took her out of here. You know, a lot of times in the industry, everybody wants Beyonce's booty, but Beyonce's booty, from what we know, is natural. Beyonce's waistline is natural, and she struggled with weight. She'll tell you, you know, it ain't easy having a, you know, sickening figure, you know. I'm glad she shared her story too, because I believe her age demographic, I believe she saved a lot of lives, Rochelle. I believe K. Michelle saved quite a few lives, because at the end of the day, when you see somebody your age group that looks like you, even from your area, you can say, okay, if K. Michelle went through this, let me pump my brakes. Maybe I'll go and get me a gym membership and just do some extra squats, you know. I watched a few episodes of her show. I didn't check it out, but I do want to watch it now. Now that I've researched this particular topic, I do want to watch her show now. What do we have next, Kwame? What do we got next? Oh my God, my sister, Miss Kiwi. Okay, I'm gonna try not to get emotional. She was a force to be reckoned with. Her death really affected me. It really did. One of the few deaths that I can say I just never really quite got over. But Miss Kiwi, she was a drag queen. She was an entertainer, tour de force entertainer. She broke that ceiling over in West Hollywood. Very few Black girls broke that ceiling over there. She was one of the first, not the first, but one of the first that broke that barrier in West Hollywood for Black trans representation and drag and entertainment. And I remember we went to the same church. We were very close friends, and you know, I remember the Sunday she came to church, and she said she was having some chest pains, and she was going to go to the doctor. She had visited a guy that came out here from Florida, and he was doing pump parties and at hotels, or he could come to your house. And Kiwi had got some work done. I remember she had said that she had got some work done. And, you know, we don't know if it went too far into the muscle and got into her lungs, but she started to have respiratory failure. And then she was, you know, admitted into the hospital. And we were at dinner. We were at dinner one Sunday after church, and we got the call, we need to get over to Queen of Angels Hospital right away, because she was transitioning. And we got over there, and it was just sad. It was just sad, and I'll never forget my sister. I loved her dearly, but she lost her life due to cosmetic surgery. So there'll never be another. Often imitated, but never ever duplicated. Okay? But we love you and we miss you, Miss Kiwi. We still got a lot of footage we can watch you and see, you know, the greatness that you were. That may have been the last slide. Is that the last slide? If not, give me the next slide. I'm not sure if. Okay. So I just wanted to leave you guys with, this is one of the patients. This is one of the patients, you guys, of the O'Neill person. And her face was injected with Fix-A-Flat and bathroom caulking. And this is what the end result was. She went to Ron O'Neal, or the O'Neal person down in Florida, to get the work done. And this is what she looked at, like she couldn't believe it. She went on bots. She went on several shows to see what can happen. It's very little you can do. Her face just looks like marbles are in it. From all of that dried gook. So I just wanted to, I didn't want to gross you guys out, but this trans woman is a result, the way she looks is a result of what happens when people just don't care and inject you with anything, y'all. It actually could have killed her. She's lucky to be alive. Bathroom caulking. We got another case with it. They tested it and it was bathroom caulking. They got Fix-A-Flat, everything. Just mix anything. Whatever you find in the bathroom, under this kitchen sink, mix it up and just shoot it in people. Yeah, that's what you're getting. So we're praying for her that she finds peace and solace. But she was on the show Bosch. There was very little they could do. Sorry, there was just, it's a certain point where, you may have to live with how you look. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed today's show. I hope I gave you some information, but it's time for In the Spirit. We're gonna go ahead and do In the Spirit right now. A lot of people, if you watch, these stories today, if you paid attention to these stories today, everybody is working on the outside. And a lot of people don't know you really have to do the work on the inside, because that's where a lot of your trauma and pain lies, on the inside. And if you get all this work done, and girl, you're beautiful, honey. You look like a Grecian goddess. If you are still messed up on the inside, that trauma is not going anywhere. It's going to show up and manifest in some other manifestation. And this is men and women. Let's not just put this, make this only women that go through this. This is men and women. You have to do the work, as Iyanla says. So many people don't want to sit alone and deal with that trauma. You don't necessarily have to go and talk to somebody. You actually can do some internal work yourself. If you need to talk to somebody, go do it. But a lot of us, we just haven't went within and dealt with all of that stuff. We mash it down and we mash it down and we press forward. You got to unpack a lot of that stuff, y'all. And you got to really, 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 really go there in your minds and say, you know what? I hate the body I'm in. I hate this. And the reason I hate this was because somebody said this. And the reason they said that was because of this. Once you understand that all of this stuff is connected, you will get a better understanding as to why you would make such a dangerous choice with your body. I'm letting y'all know, honey, go deep within. Do the internal work. Check the plumbing of your mind, your spirit, your body. Because a lot of things that people have told us as children carry over into our adult lives. Oh, it does. You ugly, you black, you fat. We internalize a lot that we don't even know affects us now. And now we want to go correct stuff. And it's actually just pathological damage from your family and your friends, your childhood, your school. So I'm letting y'all know in the spirit today, get all of that cleaned up inside before you go down there to Colombia and lose your life. From the inside out, not the other way. It don't go like that. I'm trying to, y'all. Listen, I got to take a 3-minute or 5-minute break. I'll be back live with another show. Oh my God, I got a busy day ahead of me. Thank y'all for tuning in. Continue to lift up our brother Kwame on this afternoon. And I love you guys. I thank y'all for watching. I will be live in about 4 minutes as soon as I break down and set back up. So thank you for watching. this edition of Get Your Health On, the Cost of Beauty. It is dangerous. It is dangerous, but you don't have to go down those roads. You don't have to. Live in peace, not in pieces. I'll see you in a minute. Bye.
Hey, Ty Squad, Pyro fam, and newcomers. We hope you enjoyed the show. This episode is sponsored in part by Bullet in Flight Radio Station, the #1 progressive Christian radio station in the world. An inclusive, progressive Christian network for all believers. Your story, our station. Pyro Media Network. Pyro Media Network is a proactive network focused on providing an innovative space for content creators and entrepreneurs. PMN is dedicated to giving its viewers a diverse internet experience while helping content creators elevate their production, engagement, and overall branding. Pyro Media Network is the network that makes you feel at home. Let's go to the next level. Don't forget to follow Tyesse on Instagram at _Tyesse_report. And also follow on Facebook at facebook.com/the official Tyesse Report. And don't forget to subscribe to the official Tyesse Report YouTube page. Alright, y'all. Mother Tyesse couldn't do what they do without the support of Ty Squad members like you. To become a Ty Squad member, show your support by sending a love offering to Cash App at $Tyesse76, or you can send it through Zelle at Tyesse76@yahoo.com, or Venmo, Tyesse76, or PayPal at the Tyesse Report. Alright everyone, thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next.